Thank you so much for opening this video. Please subscribe to our channel, and if there is someone you know that may benefit from this kind of talk, kindly share this video to them through Facebook or WhatsApp. Thank you again for tuning in. Thank you so much. Today, I want to talk about a virtue called gratitude. People are good, but sometimes they act badly. A good person is a person that is full of good deeds. Good deeds are virtues. A patient person, for example, is a good person. Kind, faithful, and generous people are all good persons. A good person has one or some of the virtues. A better person has most of the virtues. There is a wise saying in Kisomali that says, "Gacmo is dhaafay bay galladi ka dhalata," which means man is not an island. This saying simply means that man cannot exist alone. Our ultimate existence is dependent on us coexisting. Do we really appreciate the fact that we need each other? Most of us suffer from a disease called taken for granted. We many times think or feel that we deserve. We think we deserve to be served and not to serve others. We think what we get is always our right. This boils down to human rights. We know we have a right to life until we take for granted the life we have, which is a gift from God. When a person gets to a point where they think they deserve all, then they are likely to become selfish. You might be complaining how you have helped people and they never say thank you. But what matters is, how often do you say thank you? How often do you thank your God? A friend of mine shared with me a biological fact. He said that there is an enzyme in our body that breaks down a harmful substance into harmless product. It takes that enzyme to break down in 1 minute for 1 million harmful molecules. Do we thank to our God? The longer I live, the more I realize that this life is nothing but just a gift from God. There is a wise saying that says, "Be the man you want your daughter to marry. Be the man you want your son to be." We can only become the change we want to see in the world. Let the change begin with us. We should do unto others what we want them to do unto us. There are many things to be thankful for. If there is anyone who has ever believed in you, tell them thank you. Do not take for granted any person who says words of encouragement to you. Don't say this is what friends are meant for. No. In the position of success, if our enemies deserve more than a thank you, what about our friends? The world we are living today is a desert of discouragement. We need a cup of encouragement as we sojourn on this earth. Do not assume they are just your friends. They are a source of your motivation. I have worked in an office. Any workplace requires teamwork. You cannot sail alone. You will be having bad days. People may interpret your lack of gratitude as a sign of a bad attitude. Because of never saying thank you, people may think you are a rude person. You may be a good-mannered person, a faithful and generous person, but saying thank you has some sense of spirituality. You have a noble soul when you say thank you. Spiritual people show gratitude. As Helen Keller puts, alone we can do so little, together we can do so much. So let your team feel motivated by the choice of your words. Tell them thank you. Show them gratitude. Show them love. If you are married, then start doing this at home. As a matter of fact, people say charity begins at home. It's great to say thank you when you get help out in public, but do not forget to say thank you to your husband or your wife. Husband, serve your wives. Say things like, honey, I'm going to the kitchen. Is there anything I can bring you? I will take the kids to school. You just have time with yourself. I will help kids with their homework. You just have break. If we all show gratitude towards our spouses, then more marriages will stick together. I know men who expect their wives to do everything for them. They say things like, I'm not going to serve her. I expect her to serve me, cook for me, bring dinner for me, wash my clothes. That's not a wife. That's a maid. You can hire someone to do that. But if you want a wife, a friend, a lover, and someone to make your life great, then you have to show gratitude. You have to make her feel special by showing gratitude. Appreciate your parents if they are with you. If they went with God, then ask forgiveness. Parents, appreciate your children. See the good in them and encourage them. I know we pray, but some of us take prayer as an opportunity to complain. We ask God why everyone is doing fine when we cannot afford a meal. Our prayers are full of asking and void of thank you. We go before God with a mark of disappointment. We afford 3 meals a day and we cannot see the reason why we thank God for. Friends, people are starving. Say thank you. Some of us today complain about poor payment when others are using all their incomes to spend on therapies. Some of them, in fact, are on therapies that they are not responding to. If you are well, then thank God and ask for protection. If you are under medication, thank God that your body is responding to the treatment. Do not forget that doctors treat. It's our God who heals and protects. Before you tell God how irresponsible your children are, remind yourself that they are parent couples who are fasting and praying to have a child. Before you complain the laziness of your husband, thank God you are a wife. There are women today who are searching for marriage. If you have a pillow for your head, thank God there are people who are homeless in the streets. Show gratitude for what you already have. It is your way to abundance. Be thankful for your struggles. They are making you strong. Be humble with what you have acquired. You know you had less. Take a minute and contemplate. Look up the sky and see how amazingly God cares about you, giving you the sun to light your day and moon to guide your night. You use oxygen without peeling. Today, how many people are fighting for their lives in ICU with peeled oxygen? Neither I nor you have paid a price to live. Thank you so much for watching this video. Thank you again. Please subscribe to our channel. May God bless you abundantly.